Behold, my 2004 Chevy Colorado work truck with a fake cold air intake and an entire turbo kit hidden beneath two toolboxes. Several months ago, a couple of these videos went viral, and as you would imagine, the comments got out of control. It seems everyone and their mom nowadays has a PhD in turbo, saying things like that intercooler's not going to get any airflow. It's never going to spool. This is the worst design I've ever seen. Why are you wasting your time on this junk? And unfortunately, they were right. Just kidding.
That's what I'm talking about.
However, in the process of proving half the internet wrong, we did make a couple stupid mistakes that you might actually learn something from, so stick around. The turbo was not spooling in the beginning of this video, and if we didn't catch this last mistake and continued to hoon around, we may or may not have caught the truck on fire.
I'm glad we stopped when we did.
What did you find? Re-show them.
Boost leak.
Boost leak.
Boost leak.
Boost leak. That's why it wasn't spooling at all. Good job, Dennis.
There you go.
Yes. Guess what Dennis just discovered? The turbo housing was loose. And there was no vacuum line on the nipple for the wastegate.
That's why I was taking
That's
so
why
long.
it was never spooling.
I was gonna say, it doesn't make any sense.
It's just gonna spool because it feels basically spooling with two giant boost leaks.
Yeah,
or like
makes sense.
almost-ish.
Are you getting it tuned after the injectors?
Yes. Oh. All right, so Dennis got the fuel pump put in. He put the oil return scavenge pump on a kind of temporary switch, but it's wired. Next on the list is an upgraded map sensor, which is what this is. So this is a 2.5 bar. I've never looked underneath this because I've never had a reason to. This little metal device is what was holding the map sensor down. And upon pulling off the map sensor, this had a ton of make your own gasket stuff on it. All the tabs here to hold this down are broken. What we're gonna do, what was suggested to me by professionalers than me, then we're gonna tap this, put a bolt in it, basically Teflon it, seal it. Then we're gonna take this off, put a hose on that, and just run a hose to this map sensor. It's gonna work exactly the same way. Today is the day that we are getting this thing tuned. We're gonna do a street tune on it. So we're not gonna put the toolboxes on for the tune, just in case there's anything back here we gotta operate with. But once toolboxes go back on, we got this Funk Motorsport turbo blanket. So once everything is on, this will help, and then we're gonna heat wrap all of this, and then we're gonna build a bunch of heat shielding around all that. I took all of this factory heat shielding. I think some of it's from the Mini Cooper, some of it's from the Camaro that we pulled that 6.2 out of. Forgive me for interrupting, but this is a really good time to tell you this is a giveaway truck that we are building for you guys. GUMOUT is making all this happen. You can enter to win this for free. It has a 6.2 custom exhaust. We're not done yet. We're going to have custom interior. We got a lot of work left to do and not a whole lot of time, and you are running out of time to win it. And on top of this, GUMOUT is giving away product every single month, and it's completely free to enter. We do have full build videos on this if you want to go back and check those out, but just wanted to remind you guys, it's free to enter. The link is in our description to sign up, and you can do so once a month. Okay, let's get back to this nonsense. And we're just gonna stack and layer and bend in bulk and just make a real thick, dense little tower around this up pipe just to keep the direct heat off of the piping. We've got that cut out, we've got this cut out, we've got fans there, we've got a scoop under there, that's cut out. We're gonna have a decent amount of airflow, and then we have speed holes in the back of the toolbox. So I'm not super concerned about stagnant heat. We're gonna have plenty of airflow back here, but the less heat we can send out into the box, the better. Anyway, so Dennis put a 525 Walbro in there, and then up front we have 80-pound Decas in the fuel rails. All right, vote in the comments. Do we keep him as a shop pet and name him Gerald? Say hello, Gerald. Say hello to the world. Super tiny. No boost? Oh wow, you guys are fast. Oh my gosh, it's like it was meant to be.
Okay, your clamps.
No, I just got the one. It was test fit.
Looks like it's gonna test fit real nice.
Test fit, permanent fit.
Do you have IAT in there? I'm just wondering if this is gonna. I feel like the 6 feet intercooler pipe is gonna allow it to cool just fine, but I'd be curious. You guys are looking for work.
I just handed the tools.
I can't pay you, but
I
Do
can
that
look at
thing.
my phone and pretend I'm doing stuff.
Yeah, pick that up.
I think your flashlight's on. Oh, you are doing something. That was on Mina Civic, I think, is where that came from. I'm pretty confident in this. What? Take that off?
Might as well. For testing purposes.
Okay.
Vacuum line to the top of the gate, and if it makes any kind of boost, you can just let out, right? Any kind of actual.
Yeah, but if it's not,
Hold it over there.
if it's not making the boost, I don't think it's gonna, like the top of the gate's not gonna matter.
Should double. Oh yeah.
Because it's not even, yeah. Actually, it looks nice. Well, look, now we only needed one toolbox. Now we just have a giant hole. This should work.
So, your intake air temps are still crazy though.
A little
The
way
highest I got was 104.
Okay,
But then I dropped like almost immediately down to like 97.
we'll see what it does without an intercooler.
Okay.
Oh, you just want to sit back here?
Yeah, go for red.
I don't know, it might work this time. Standing serious.
Oh, this one wasn't even tight. Might be.
Dennis, I tell you what, man.
Might as well double check this guy.
Shut. Remember that helper I was telling you about? Smart guy?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
2 of the clamps were loose.
Oh,
This one's probably going to be really fun for you.
for a few. I'll watch it. I'll let out if I need to.
I think it's a pretty light spring. I'm not worried.
There. Oh yeah. Do you see that?
I thought that was just wiggle in the silicone.
Preston.
What? He didn't tighten that either?
Don't you have a 10?
We have so much that's still loose. Dennis pointed that out. And so I thought for a fact he tightened it. Yeah, it's hot. That's what you get for laughing at me.
Hot stuff. Exactly.
I'm sorry, Preston.
That's pretty funny. I thought for sure that he tightened this. Okay, this is going to be so much better.
What sparkle do you have in this?
Hold on, second.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's hope it just stays around 4 or 5 pounds, 6 at max.
I think the gate's pretty light.
Okay.
I'm pretty confident in that because I knew the transmission.
Yeah, the train.
I knew this was going to work eventually, and I didn't want the transmission to. I wanted to enjoy it for a couple weeks. Okay, so the turbo housing was still loose.
Oh, nice.
4 clamps were loose, and now we have no intercooler.
So if it's gonna build boost, it's gonna be on this one.
And if it doesn't, you can go home. This is what I wanted to pay you for. This was part of finding out what's going on.
Will you cycle that key one more time to pick the fuel pump on? Because it sounded like something sparked. Nope. Okay, we're good.
Don't start putting that juju in the air.
I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It just.
As he's sitting the closest. Hey, turn this on real quick.
Yeah.
So how do you guys feel about like every Thursday you neglect what you're supposed to do and you all come help me?
I'm down.
Yeah, right.
Is everyone okay with Andrew getting paid and no one else? The part is if this works, then we can put one thing on at a time and then see what the limiting factor is.
We're just grabbing Preston.
Yeah. It's not very often that we get to celebrate our mistakes. But that's basically what this is.
Is this a welded diff or actual locker?
It's spool, I think. I don't know, but that's what I was told.
Thank you for your services.
Thank you for your services. All right. No exhaust, no intercooler, and now everything's tight.
No intake pipe, and now everything's tight.
No intake pipe.
And everything's on there for real.
Okay.
this time.
My seatbelt in this one.
That's exciting. Ah! Yeah! everything we did could have just been that the turbo was loose. Still.
Yeah. Now we'll put line at the top of the gate. Really far.
Chill, bro.
There we go.
Let's start with a T. We learned that works really well.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, what'd you do, sir? You added a T.
All right, yeah, so we added a T, which is going to allow it to bleed off, give us a couple more pounds of boost.
Yeah, you can do the T.
How much?
It felt like about 5. Let's see.
4?
110 kPa.
110? Yeah.
Because out here we're at 84. And zero back
Okay.
and zero boost.
Okay.
So
Did
anything over 84 is
I know you're used to fast stuff, but did it feel good?
feels pretty good.
Really?
And when it hits second, hold on.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah.
He said when it hits second, hold on. Well, I mean, I guess the Jeep made 420 on 5 pounds. Yeah!
Are we going back together?
Not yet. I'm gonna drive it like this. What if it ruins everything? Then we have to.
Yeah, it's nicer now.
Yeah. What if we had to undo what we had to redo? I'm pretty excited about this.
Nah, do one pull and then we'll power brake on the way back. You gonna power brake it?
Alright, that felt pretty good. What if it does burnouts now? That's what I'm talking about, boy. That's what it didn't do before.
Turn around, let me get out, do it again.
Dude. Yeah, that's everything I want. That's definitely.
We're close to spin.
Is it? Okay, test. That works really well. Yeah. I think that's about as hot as it would get.
Yes. I'll have to do around. So, man, thank you.
It wouldn't even do a burnout before with these tires.
Really?
Yeah, so I think you cleaned up just even what was
Little
in there.
bit of drivability?
Yeah.
It looks like oil.
Oh, it's the oil line that's sitting on the exhaust. Okay, that's great. I thought I had that. Oh, I did have that up.
You burn a hole through it?
Yeah, she looks pretty not functional anymore. At least we got it on video. That's what counts. Okay, so one new 7-foot long oil line and we'll be set. I'm glad we stopped when we did.
No kidding. Could have ended bad.
Yeah. All right, so here's the deal. We are going to absolute town on this because we're taking it to Ice Cream Cruise in a day. So look for that video on here. New 7-foot oil line has arrived. So next video on this, we're gonna put the intercooler back on. We're gonna build all the heat shielding. We're gonna put the toolboxes back on, put the muffler back on. This little cutout is now actually operated by the boost. So that'll be kind of neat to be like having 2 wastegate dumps kind of as far as noise goes. So next video, we'll put all this back on. We'll make sure it still works the way it does. We kept it at about 4.5 PSI on the turbo because this is a 4L60 transmission. If you guys are at all familiar with Chevrolets, you know this transmission is about as reliable under power as some of my welds. And so therefore, we don't want to push it. We want to enjoy it. We want to go mess with some Mustangs and some Civics for a little bit. So be on the lookout for that video next. Be on the lookout for this. We're going to go to Ice Cream Cruise. And then after that, we're going to town on that because that has to be done in a month. And then the giveaway truck has to be done in December. We got a lot to do. This is your sneak peek of what's happening here, boys. We got stuff going. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss none of this because we are making some questionable financial decisions to make all this happen as fast as we are. Thank you guys for watching. If you have ever wanted to support us financially by buying gloves or by buying shirts, I cannot express how important right now is. Thank you guys for watching. Link to enter to win that is in our description. Link to our website to buy stuff is in our description. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later.